Hello everyone, welcome to Jinxy's Tarot. My name is Jinxy. Today is May 1st, 2020. I am doing a relationship reading for the sign Capricorn. You can use it for any planetary adjustment, for Venus, for Jupiter, for your Aries ascendant, for your moon, for your sun, for your Jupiter and Venus. Whichever you'd like to see this fits in your life. Let's begin. Okay, this is a partnership reading. The left side will be for you, the right side for your significant, okay? You can use it vice versa if it does apply. If it does apply, you can use it vice versa. But right now for the left, it's you. For the right, your significant. All right. The overall energy is the Judgment. Now, when the Judgment card comes, you must understand, it means that there is a resurrection to something. It looks like both of you may have an option, or you could be thinking about wanting to bring alive this relationship. You guys could be in a situation currently where you feel like things have dulled down, or maybe you guys are in a conflict in which you guys are on the verge of breaking up or have broken up. But Judgment has to do with the idea that you guys are contemplating reviving the relationship. Now, if I look on your side, you have the Ace of Wands, Nine of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. Ace of Wands and Nine of Wands. It seems like you have been contemplating and thinking about a situation in which there was a new beginning. If you can see here, there was a new beginning. There was definitely a new beginning, and you had put so much effort into this relationship. Nine of Wands is about you thinking about how much effort you have put into this relationship. But something about this is troubling you. There's Eight of Swords here. It's in your mind. Remember, when it comes to Eight of Swords, the person is blindfolded and tied up, and the swords are around her. But the thing is, she can take the blindfold off. The swords are not necessarily hurting her in any way. She is troubled in her mind. In her mind, she's troubled. So whatever the situation is, that whatever you began in this relationship, you are thinking about how much effort you put into it up until now. Remember, Nine of Wands is about coming nearly full circle. But something about this relationship is bothering you. It's still painful. It's in the emotions. It's in the mind. And that is where you stand currently. Now, when it comes to your significant, he's got the King of Wands, Three of Wands, and the Empress. Let me tell you, there is a masculine and a feminine energy together. And there's Three of Wands. So this person, this significant, is thinking about how to go forward with this. Because apparently one of the significants is King of Wands. He's a person who's very much in himself. He's very set in his ways, and he is the one that puts action forward. Wands is a fiery element. It's about putting action. And apparently, this person wants to he's looking at what's the creative part of putting this pieces together. How can I revive this relationship? What do I have to do? Do I have to go and search for something? What is it? There's 3 wands there. Remember, there's 2 in front and 1 behind. So that means there was effort put in the past. There definitely was. Now there's 2 roads he's looking at. And he's looking onto the horizon. In which way can I revive this relationship? Because apparently there is an empress in the shadows. There's a person here that is so nurturing, so in her element. How can we, this significant person, how can we bring this back together? Remember, the overall energy is judgment. How can we revive what we once had? What we had before we created together. We had created together. So this significant is knowing what you are, what your qualities are. Male, female makes no difference. There's a lot of men out there who are very, very nurturing. So the significant is very nurturing. And this person, because it's Wands energy, this one is the one who's wanting to put action in. King of Wands is someone who wants to put the effort and do. And wants to do it for this person who makes them feel warm. Warm, loved, and nurtured. But the thing is that you began something in the past and it was beautiful. A lot of effort was put into it. But what is it that struggles you? There is something on your mind. I'm going to clarify the 8 of Swords and find out what it is. Might be a little bit nosy. Because your significant isn't thinking about the past pains. Your significant is thinking about the future. But you, honey, you are thinking of a past, of something that started and all the effort you put into it. But right now, you feel bound in your mind. You feel bound. Something's hurting. Something is hurting you. Two of Swords reversed. 2 of Swords reversed and 3 of Pentacles. 2 of Swords reversed and 3 of Pentacles. You don't feel as if I had asked for clarification for the 8 of Swords. So what this tells me is that you felt as if there was no collaboration. There was no collaboration. You felt like, no, there wasn't. 2 of Swords usually means putting the white flag down. Okay, truce, I give in. But when it's reversed, you're still in the shadows. You want to make a decision. But you feel like you guys can't work together. And that is what's troubling you. This is what's troubling you. I'm going to see what is it that you need to rectify this. How can you heal this? Oh, I'm going to take this. This card fell out right on top of Ace of Wands. Are you thinking about sailing away, leaving for the possibility of better horizon, for calmer waters? Because this card just came flying out onto the Ace of Wands. If this is in your mind, then think about it. Because this person here, this significant, is thinking about how she can put this together. Remember, the overall is a judgment, resurrecting this relationship. I'm going to ask the heavens what can be done, if possible, to rectify this. Because right now, it shows me in your emotions, you are... Okay. The Fool and Justice just came out. Now I'm going to tell you, the Fool means to take a chance. Take a chance. But Justice Justice is crossing it. Fool means take a chance, and justice is crossing it. What that means is that, yes, take a chance, but be fair. Justice means that you guys need to be fair. Both of you and your significant, to heal this relationship, to move forward, to resurrect this relationship. What needs to be done is that both of you need to know where you went wrong, acknowledge it, and work on it. Because it says here, take the chance. But first, be fair to one another. It's justice. Be fair to one another. Stop the ego clashes. No more ego. Think with your heart and your mind. A balance. Head and heart. Not head over heart, not heart over head. A balance. Find the balance and be fair to one another. Once you get there, take the blinded shot. Just take a shot. Because apparently this significant sees you as the nurturing and homely person, and the other significant, he just wants to come in and make it work. Remember, his mind is on the 3 of Wands. How can I do this? How can I look on the better horizons? Because I know I have to think of some kind of effort. You, honey, work on yourself. Work on what is it that's hurting you. Remember, be fair to one another. Be fair. Because both of you, your minds are considering bringing back this relationship to life. The advice is, again, be fair to one another. I'm going to ask for one more advice before I end this. One more advice. Universe, one more advice to what can be done to heal this. Okay, 2 cards came out. The Hierophant and the 8 of Pentacles. Hierophant usually means something traditional. Hierophant also means something that is already culture-based, already society-based. You guys could be in a marriage, I think. Because a Hierophant does mean that there's some kind of structure to it. If you guys are married, or you guys have been in a long-term relationship, a live-in relationship, or it could simply be me. It can simply mean that you guys are in a long-term relationship, okay? Living together, working together, whatever the case is. But it is something that's been set in both your minds. I can say that much. And society sees you guys as a perfect couple, as a couple, basically. 8 of Pentacles. What this is suggesting, because I asked for another suggestion, put the work into it. Both of you will need to put work into this relationship. Work at it. If you guys are married, work on this marriage. Because apparently, you guys can bring it back to life. Work on this relationship. You can bring it back to life. Remember, justice and the Fool. Be fair to one another. And then take the blind leap of faith. Because apparently it shows both of you do care for one another. It seems one is hurt more. Granted, one is hurt more. Find fairness and balance. And a possibility of resurrection is there. Alright, guys. Till